Hello and welcome to this 5-element flow Qigong practice. Let's start with deep abdominal breathing. When you inhale, let that belly expand. When you exhale, let it sink back to the spine. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Breathe in. Belly moves out. Breathe out and belly moves back in. This breathing is deep abdominal breathing and it brings you to your center. Let's do a couple more. And breathe out. Round your arms and lace your fingers. Bring those palms up, rotate them into the chest, out and up. Press up and stretch. Exhale, lean to the right. Press up and out. Inhale into the stretch. Exhale over to the left. Press the palms up and out. Inhale as you stretch. Exhale, center. Inhale, press the palms up, stretch. Exhale, out, down, and around. Let's repeat that. Inhale, rotate the palms in, out, up, stretch. Exhale to the right. Press the palms, inhale, stretch. Exhale as you come to your left. Inhale, press the palms up and out. Breathe in, stretch. Exhale, center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, out, down, and around. Let's do that again, but with a twist. Inhale, rotate the palms, stretch. Sink in the knees, turn. Exhale. Inhale, center, stretch. Sink in the knees, exhale, turn. Breathe in and stretch. Sink, turn, exhale. Breathe in, stretch. Sink, turn, exhale. And to close, inhale, center, stretch. Exhale, out, down, and around. All right, let's do knocking on the door of life. Slightly bend the knees. I widen my stance. You can as well. Tailbone is dropped, crown lifted to the sky, and then turn from the hips and the waist. Let your arms be like loose coat sleeves. The shoulders are nice and relaxed. And just allow your arms to knock across your lower back and lower abdomen. Your hands are cupped around your side body. We're getting a lot of good pressure points here. And breathe naturally. Look a little left and right. Get a good rotation in the spine. This is a very good activation move. And if you want to slow yours down and do this at a slower pace, that's fine. It's your practice. You do what works for you. And now with a loose fist, come up to what's called the lung points. Right here below the collarbone, near the shoulder. Still turning from the hips and the waist. Alternating and still knocking on that lower back area. Take a nice deep breath here. We are activating the lung energy. And then with a cupped hand, toss it up on the shoulder. Knock out any lines of tension or tightness. Back down to the lung points. And back down to the hips and waist. And slow it down. Just unwind and come to center. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And just notice how you feel. All right, we want to do a little more activation and clearing with what's called the pump. So your arms are up, loose fists. I'm going to bring my stance in a little bit because I'm going to want my arms to come by the sides of my body. When they come down, you bend the knees and then they're up straight in the back, and you've got a flat back forward fold and your knees are straight. Then down, bending the knees, straighten the knees. That was slow motion. We're going to do it quicker, and we're going to do it with this dropping motion. And the dropping motion just allows that momentum to take your arms back and back up. And we're going to exhale through the mouth. So breathe in and pump. This really opens up that lower back. Remember to just let your arms drop so your shoulders are just following the movement of the arm and they're nice and relaxed. Bend and straighten those knees, bend and straighten. Gives you a little bounce. Let those hips push back and up. This movement is also good for the kidney energy. Really great for the lower back and hips. Get a nice little inhale when you come up. Exhaling through the mouth when you come down and back. Feel the clearing with that exhale through the mouth. Clear it out. Hang on, let's do a few more. Stay with me. Three more. And up, reach up, stretch. Nice inhale. Exhale, out, down, and around. All right, feel that clearing in the chest and solar plexus area. Take a nice deep breath in. And out. All right. Let's work on the neck a little bit. Once again, lines of tension that come up into the neck and the trapezius muscles. So, hands down to the earth. Turn the fingers a little forward, thumbs a little down. Tailbone is dropped, crown to the sky, tuck the chin. Move the arms back just a little bit, and then lean the ear to the shoulder and float the head back and forward. Chin to chest at somewhat of an angle. Inhale when you float back. Exhale through the mouth when you come forward. Breathe in and out. Knees can be slightly bent. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more on this side. Chin to chest at center. Slowly roll it over so that the other ear is to the other shoulder and float back, inhaling, float forward, exhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more. And chin to chest, arms relaxed by your sides. Chin up and breathe in. And exhale. Take a slightly wider stance. We're going to move the body like a river. Knees or hands near the knees. And what you want to do first is let the hips come over as you shift the weight, then your shoulders, then your neck and head. Then other side, hips, shoulder, neck and head. And then you're just doing exactly what the name of the movement says, moving the body like a river. You shift the weight to the right and left. Let the center of your weight be in your hips, not too far over on your knees. You are hinging at the waist a little bit, but be nice to the knees. Relax the shoulders. Let the hips and then the shoulders and then the neck and head move. So you've got this lateral undulation in the spine. You can hinge a little more at the waist, take it down further if that feels good for you. Stay with the same mechanics. The dynamics will feel a little different as you come lower. Can come back to midway where we started. You can do it upright if that feels better. All of those positions of move the body like a river give you different aspects of the movement and work the body a little differently. You find which one works for you. Come to center, forward fold, hang, just let your arms, head, neck, shoulders just hang and surrender to gravity. Breathe. Then bend your knees, hold your hands and roll up. Nice inhale, stretch, arch a little bit. Exhale, out, down, and around. Come back down in that same position, and we're going to shift the weight again. This time, let that arm sweep up and stretch. Stretch. That's your inhale. Come to the other side, sweep up. You've got this nice line, stretching, inhaling. Now, if you want to make it a little more intense, you bring the arm to the leg. A little more intense, if that's what you wish. I'll do a few of those. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out as you come to center. Nice stretch. You can either look up at the arm or kind of under the arm. Under the arm gives a little more of a good stretch. Breathe in. I like to call this one reaching for the stars. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, transition to the other side. Let's do a couple more. And come to center, another forward fold. Just be like a rag doll, hang, breathe. Once again, bend your knees, hold your hands, roll up, arch. And now we're going to go into full body flow. Down. Then bend your knees, bring your hips forward as you roll up, inhaling, exhale, flat back forward fold. Breathe in, roll it up. Now we feel a undulation in the spine, forward and back. Breathe in, roll up. Breathe out, down. Just relax when you come down. Almost like you're going to ragdoll it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. This works all the large muscle groups. It's a good movement to do after you've already done some stretching, activation, purging. Let's do a couple more. Down, all the way up, stretch, arch again, inhaling, exhale, out, down, and around. Okay, we're ready to do some bouncing. We're going to bounce into those heels, just bounce into those heels. The hips and the tailbone are nice and relaxed. And then you pump those arms. Relax the wrist, the elbows, the shoulders. And also relax the base of the skull, and the head will just naturally bounce with the bouncing of the body. And now we want to breathe in from the belly up. Breathe in and sigh. Breathe in and sigh. Inhale. One more. Slow it down. Slow it down. Just notice how you feel. You might feel a little tingly, buzzy feeling, especially through the extremities. Let's open the flow. Palms towards the earth. Float the hands up and float the hands down. When you float the hands up, inhale. When you float down, exhale. When you inhale and float up, shift the weight a little to the heels. When you float down and exhale, shift the weight a little to the toes. Breathe in and breathe out. You get a little rise and fall with the knees bending and straightening just ever so slightly, with that rocking to the heels and to the toes. Allow your wrists to be lifted by an invisible string and lowered. Breathe in and out. Let this movement open the flow and feel effortless. We'll do one more. And now round your arms in front. And let's do a movement called holding up the earth. Inhale as you bring the hands up, palms towards the chest, then rotate them outward and upward. And then thumbs up, elbows are slightly bent, you're holding up the earth. Then exhale, reverse, bring them down. Breathe in. A little pause as you hold up the earth. Exhale. This movement is very good for your lung energy. When you exhale, release any sadness that you may hold in your lungs. When you breathe in a feeling of courage. Exhale, release. Inhale, inspiration. Exhale. Let's do one more. Breathing in, pause as you hold up the earth. next one is the fountain. Glide the hips back just a bit. Hands back to back. Bring the hips forward as you bring the hands and arms up to the collarbone, then out, down, and around. As your arms float down, move the hips back. Get a little bend in the knees, hands back to back, hips forward, up. You get a wave-like motion in the spine. Inhale as you float up to the collarbone. Exhale as you float out, down, and around. This movement is good for the kidney energy, and you see that we are moving those hips forward and back, massaging the kidneys. This movement is good for tapping into your inner peace. When you inhale, just set that intention, inner peace. Release any fears. Breathe in. Breathe out, release. Let the shoulders be nice and relaxed. And be the fountain. Be the fountain. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more. Out, down and around. Exhale. Round the arms. Turn slightly to your right. Float the hands up, past the eyes. Fingers pointing to the crown, come to center. Exhale, out, down, and around. This is tree sways in the wind. Other side. Inhale. Center with a pause. Exhale. Round the arms as you pause. Turn. Inhale. Center. Exhale. Feel your soles of your feet nicely planted on the ground. Feel your energetic roots extending from your feet into Mother Earth. Be the tree. Feel the strength and vitality in your legs and your torso. Just like the trunk of a tree. Let the hand movement bring in those nutrients to you through your energy. This movement, it's a good time to focus on kindness. And when you exhale, a release, just like losing leaves during the autumn. Let them go. Breathe in. Forgiveness. Exhale. Release any stress. This movement is good for the liver, your liver energy. And that is where we can hold a lot of anger and stress and frustration. Allow this movement to cultivate a more positive feeling for that liver. one. Exhale, out, down, and around. Round your arms in front. Lower that left hand. Shift the weight to the right. Turn slightly to the right. And then switch your hand position. Shift the weight to the left as you glide and turn to the left. Switch the hand position. This is called cloudy hands. Allow there to be an invisible string from your nose to your thumb. And just glide over to each side. Feel as if you're holding clouds. Let your crown be lifted to the sky. Inhale as you float one way. Exhale as you float the other way. And if your shoulders feel a little fatigued at this point, lower the arms. Just lower the arms a bit. Your hips are moving in ever so slight figure 8. Allow this feeling of holding clouds to soften right there at the chest. This movement is good for your heart energy. Soften that heart energy. Let that lower hand be moving through water, tempering, keeping that heart energy nice and tempered, not too much fire. And one more to this side. And come to center. Take a nice deep breath. Notice how you feel. Palms towards the earth. Glide the hips back a bit as you float the hands forward. You're not really hinging at the waist too much. And then around and up, in with the hands to your center. That's your inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is pebble in the pond. It's as if you are the pebble. You drop into the pond, make the ripples. This is a good time to inhale, bring a feeling of balance and being centered right there at the belly. Inhale. Allow your feet to be nicely planted and feel grounded into the earth. Exhale as you float those hands out. Inhale as you bring them back in. This one is good for the spleen, stomach, pancreas. Therefore, it's really good for your digestive system. Exhale. Breathe in. Balance. This one can be very meditative. can tap into the imagery of a pond, the water. Water imagery is always very relaxing for the body. That thought, positive thought, can enter into all the cells of your body. It's very healing. One more. And then we're going to go right into pulling down the sky. Palms up, arms around, palms towards you. Just feel as if you're smoothing it out. We're closing with pulling down the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. All that energy you've cultivated is kind of bouncing around out there. Bring it back. Center it right down the midline. Nice breath in and out. Feel a calm at your mind center, a balance right there at your emotional center, and then let it just land in the body there for strength and vitality right there at the belly, your body center. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring it down through the midline. Bring your feet closer together. Place your hands on your abdomen. Soften the ankles and the knees. Relax the shoulders and the neck. And just allow your body to rock and sway like bamboo in the wind. Let it just move naturally. Ever so slight. Breathing naturally. Hands by your sides. And take that relaxed energy with you the rest of the day. Bye for now.